Toyota is finally leveling up its EV game. After years of lagging behind, the company now has not just one, but multiple new electric cars for you to choose from. It starts with the new BZ, but if you think that's too boxy and boring, meet this. This is the new CHR. Yes, Toyota has resurrected the CHR nameplate, but it doesn't have anything in common with the old gas-powered CHR. This one is a whole new animal. It's all electric. Welcome to Inside EVs. I'm Suvrat Kothari. Let's talk about the new electric Toyota. The most striking aspect of the new CHR's design is at the rear. It has a nice sloping roofline, so I'm sure it has some aerodynamic advantages to that. You have this ducktail spoiler at the back. The roof is fully blacked out. You have full width LED DRLs at the back, LED tail lamps, and the floor is also fully flat. So I'm sure this is going to be a very aerodynamic EV. The new Toyota CHR has a clean and aggressive look up front. You have LED DRLs and split headlamps, lots of blacked out elements, and what Toyota calls the hammerhead front end. It also gets two wheel options, 18-inch or 20-inch, but overall a very, very stylish exterior. All new Toyota EVs, including the CHR, now get the Tesla-developed NACS charging port right from the factory. So with that, you can now charge at tens of thousands of Tesla superchargers across the country. Now let's talk about the powertrain of the all-new CHR, and forgive me for holding my phone in hand, but we have a lot of ground to cover, a lot of numbers and figures, because everything is new. So the CHR now gets a 74.7 kilowatt-hour battery pack. That will give it a maximum range of about 290 miles, according to Toyota. This one is all-wheel drive, and it gets electric motors on both axles, which now have silicon carbide semiconductors, which Toyota says will improve power and maximum speed. So this one will do 338 horsepower. It will go from 0 to 60 in just about 5 seconds. So it will absolutely smoke the old gas-powered CHR. Let's talk about charging. So this one has a maximum charging speed of 150 kilowatts. Not that great. We see faster charging speeds on almost all new EVs now. But this one will do 10 to 80% charge in about 30 minutes. But I'm expecting it to have a better charging curve. Another very important feature on the new CHR is battery preconditioning. What that means is the system will automatically bring the battery temperature to an optimal level before your charging session begins, and that will make the charging more efficient. And one last thing, Toyota says it has tuned the suspension on this vehicle differently from other EVs. It's tuned to be more sporty, so expect this to be a nice canyon carver. So the grab handles on the new CHR are in a similar position as the old gas-powered one. So they're mounted on the pillar, they're at the back, but they're a little bit neatly integrated. Now let's go check out what the interior room looks like. Interior room is not the biggest strength of the all-electric CHR, but it's not all that bad. So this seat here is set to my position, and as you can see, I have about adequate knee room. I'm not the tallest passenger on the planet. I'm about 5'7". The headroom is not all that great either. I don't think taller passengers are going to be very happy here. But in terms of material quality and amenities, it's not all that bad. You have this nice panoramic glass roof. You have two AC vents at the back. You have two USB charging ports. And there's also this nice armrest with two cup holders and a space for your phone. The sloping roofline does add a lot more style, but it does compromise on the boot space. So the electric CHR gets about 25.4 cubic feet of space. That's less than the new BZ, but you can still fit about 2 large suitcases in here. And if you have larger items, the seats do fold flat and you can open up a lot more room with that. This is a pre-production prototype. That's why the screens on this CHR are not turning on. But this gets the updated interior just like the BZ. So you have this massive 14-inch touchscreen right here. Wireless Android Auto and wireless Apple CarPlay are standard. You get these massive wireless charging pads. You have two big cup holders, a nice armrest with storage space inside. And there are lots of features. You have JBL sound system, heated seats. The gauge cluster, oddly, is not in the best position. The steering wheel does obstruct the view, and that's the issue we had on the Prius also, and Toyota has clearly not fixed that. But overall, this is a pretty loaded cabin. Remember that Tesla is no longer the only game in town when it comes to electric cars. Everybody is doing EVs now, and everybody is getting really good at them, including Toyota. So who is the new CHR for? Well, the BZ gets more room inside. It's a bit more practical. It also gets more range. But if you don't mind sacrificing that little bit of practicality for a lot more style, then Toyota will happily sell you the new CHR. It will go on sale early next year, and pricing will be announced closer to launch. Thank you for watching. If you have thoughts, don't forget to drop them in the comments below, and also like and share this video.